Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a little account showcase. I want to show off my progress 24 hours into Wuthering Waves because I feel like I'm a pretty relatable player. I haven't spent days or hours on end playing the game, but I've still given the game a large chunk of my time, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys an account update, and maybe you can relate this to yourself and see where you should maybe be in your Wuthering Waves progress. Also, if you enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe. It really helps me out, and we're going to be uploading Wuthering Waves content all week, so make sure be subscribed, tune in for that. But anyways, let's do a little account review. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I should show off is my union level. Currently, we are at 29. I'm on the brink of 30. I just haven't got it yet. We're so close to getting it though. So unfortunately, all my characters are gonna be at level 50, but I'm working on grinding them to get the mats to get to level 60. We just haven't got there quite yet. My main team in Wuthering Waves is not with Baiji. It is with Jianxin. As you can see, I use a lot of healers. That's because I'm bad at video games, and this game's actually difficult, so I find myself needing healers more times than not. So I've been using a double healer team with Verina and Jianxin. That being said, she's also like a kind of like a dual supporter slash DPS type role, and she actually does quite a bit of damage. So she's not just a support type character. She does a lot of different stuff, and that's why I love this character a lot. She's actually one of my favorites that I got so far. I was able to pick her up when we got the free 5-star selector. And as you can see, I mean, my team, I already have 3 5-stars on my main team. This is all basically free to play. I have not spent a dime on the game so far. There's honestly no reason to. If you are spending money or whaling on this game, I mean, it's really just a luxury thing. The devs have been so kind and generous that you're able to honestly get every 5-star that you could want up until this point by just playing the game. You can literally pick 2 out of the starting 5 that you want from the 5-stars and just get them on your account. The only character you maybe could whale for is Jian, but come on. We're all saving for Yinlin, right? At least that's what I'm doing. I'm not putting money towards this banner or spending any of my wishes. I am saving everything for Yinlin. As you can see, I still have a little bit of Astrite. I made the mistake of using a little bit on the standard banner, which was a very bad decision, and I strongly recommend everybody against doing so. But the rest of this Astrite and these Lustrous Tides are all being saved for Yinlin. That's because I want to use my dream comp of main DPS Calcharo. You're probably going to be switched out for Yinlin, and then we'll probably still have Verina in this 3rd slot here. From my understanding, Yinlin is apparently a really good support for Calcharo, so I want to put them together in a team for sure. But right now, Jianxin is going to take this slot. Now, I did say earlier that I was kind of free to play. That's not entirely true. I did buy the battle pass, so I guess it's more like free to play plus, I guess. I mean, the battle pass is honestly just nice. I don't have any problem with this. I think everybody should honestly buy the battle pass if you have the money. It's just a little nice extra boost to your account. And honestly, the game has been so generous that I honestly just want to help support the developers, genuinely. Which is a weird thing to say because I did not feel that in Genshin Impact. Anytime I spent money in that game, I would get visibly angry with myself. Anyways, let's talk about some of the characters that I have. So my Resonators list. So I have a lot of Resonators. I have obviously 3 5-stars. I don't have the other 5, I believe, but I'm okay with that. I'm personally not a big fan of Lin Yang, and I would like an Encore, but I'm all right without her. I think I'll live. As for my 4-star Resonators, I have Baiji, who is, E6. Let's go. And she's honestly a pretty good healer. It's just unfortunate that I got Verina, so she probably will not be used very much. Don Jin is actually a really fun character. Before I got Calcharo in my 80 pulse select menu, Don Jin was the character I was using for a long time. She's honestly one of my favorite DPS characters, and the way she works is really cool. And for early game, I mean, I was having a lot of fun with her, and that's why she's level 40, along with my Mortefi, who I used for a long time, and my Baiji as well, I also used for a little bit. Now, I did make the mistake of picking male trailblazer. I mean, male rover, I guess. This is one of my deepest regrets of all time. Whenever I play these games, I just go boy character because I feel like that's the obvious option because I'm a dude. But bro, he's such a bland male MC. And the female one is so much better. It's not even funny. So anyways, that's why I'm never building Rover. I quite literally bricked my account day one. Anyways, in terms of my other characters, I also have Yang Yang, who I haven't tried much. I got Yan Wu, who again, I just recently got from completing the Tower of Adversity, which is the endgame mode in this game. Tower of Adversity was actually a lot of fun. I still haven't completely beaten the first level yet. It's something that I'm working through. I just unlocked the Resonant Tower and the Echoing Tower. I did complete the Stable Zone. Unfortunately, I just was missing a single point. I just need to get one more point on this final stage and I will have beaten it. I'm so close. It's just, man, this is hard. It's really hard. And unfortunately, I need that final point to complete my milestones. I literally need the 12 crests. I just can't do it for the life of me. It's so hard. The end game content actually being difficult has thrown me off from being a Genshin Impact player, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, when you beat those first 4 levels, you do unlock Yan Wu. And yeah, he's a cool character. I like his appeal. He just hasn't fit into any of my teams right now, so I haven't had a chance to use him. We also got San Hua, who again, I just haven't had a chance to use. And then Tai Chi, who again, just haven't had the opportunity to use, but I would love to use her in a team comp in the future. It's just, you know, materials are bleak in this game. Very, very bleak. So I have to really prioritize, you know, my main 3 characters, and that's what I've been trying to do is just put all my resources into Verina, Jianxin, and Calcharo. That's where most of my resources have been going. Unfortunately, I did make the early game mistake of leveling a lot of characters. So a lot of these characters are like 40, 20, 12, which you know, I really shouldn't have done. I really should have focused on 3 characters, but you know, too little too late for that. You know what I mean? As for my map exploration, I've been trying to do most of the map. I completed most of these areas, 20% done. I got 40% in the main area. Nothing like complete though. I've been trying to take my time so I can fully enjoy the game as much as possible. The reason I did 20% and then stopped in a lot of places is because in the Pioneers Association, you get rewards for every 20% that you complete. So Tiger Mod 20%, then Forest 20%, and then these keep increasing in increments of 40%. So that's why I'm starting out with 20 and I'm going to go to 40, 60, etc. As for my quest, I completed the main quest. I haven't got into many of these companion stories. Honestly, I'm just not that interested in the characters. Ling Yang is one of the companion quests, and then the other one is about Jin Yan, who I'm also just not that interested in. I still have to do these exploration quests. These are actually super fun. They just take you throughout the world. I did one over in the port city where you have to fight this motorcycle boss. That was so much fun. Inferno Rider. Anyways, I won't go fight him now. I don't actually need his material for anybody, I don't think. Anyways, let's get into some of my character builds because I really only have the 3 main characters built. Like I said, I'm trying to focus my resources on 3 characters for right now. So in terms of my weapons, unfortunately, I don't have any 4-star broad blades, which sucks. I need a 4-star broad blade so badly for my Calcharo. I've been running him on a 3-star. It does have an attack percent substat, so it's okay, but the base stat is so low compared to the 4 stars. I've been trying to get something from the weapon crafting place, but the unfortunate thing about the weapon crafting in this game is that it costs this material right here, the standard weapon mold, which have a small percent chance to drop from the bosses in the game. So I just haven't got lucky enough to get any of these weapon molds. So I can't craft any better weapons for my Calcharo. And that's why something I'm honestly debating is rolling on the weapon banner, which is such a weird thing that I didn't think I'd ever say, but you have a guarantee of the weapon you want. So it's honestly kind of tempting to roll on these banners. And this broadblade looks so good, increases energy regen, it has an attack percent sub. This thing looks sick. I really want it for my Calcharo. And to be completely honest, I really don't need any of the 5 stars right now, the standard 5 stars. So I honestly don't see a reason to not roll on this weapon banner. Actually, let's just do it now. I can't use these for anything else. Let's just do it straight up. Get a 5-star quick. Aw, let's go, Amortefi. He's actually a really good character. I want to get as many of these wave bands for him as I can. Anyways, on to my other weapons. On my Jianxin, I have the Hollow Mirage, which is really nice for her. It has an attack % sub. And she gains stacks of something called Iron Armor, which increases her attack and defense, which is really useful. No wave bands or anything. I've been leveling up their skills a little bit. I've tried to get everything to level 3, which is the max for right now. I believe Verina, also all level 3 except for the intro skill and the resonance liberation. And then Calcharo. Ooh, I need to upgrade these. Get this to level 3. Boom. Another level 3. Let's go. I want to get these too. Attack plus 1.8% would be nice, but holy is it expensive. And then for my last weapon, Verina, we're running an attack % sub weapon because Verina is actually an attack scaling healer, which is super interesting. Yeah, she scales with attack. So the more attack she has, the more she heals. So you actually want to run her with attack % substat weapons. So this is actually a really good weapon for her. And yeah, that's all my character weapons. As for their echoes, I'm still in the early game of echoes. I don't have any 5-star echoes at the moment. I didn't do the pre-game web event, so unfortunately I just don't have many echoes. Currently I'm running Calcharo on a 5-piece lingering tunes for the attack and outro skill damage. I currently have him on the big bear looking thing, which just does a ton of damage. Unfortunately, the stats on these early game echoes aren't all that good. I'm not trying to optimize these too much because I'm gonna wait till I get 5-star echoes till I really start optimizing and deciding what substats I need. But for right now, we have like fusion damage bonus, which isn't all that good, and attack %, which is okay, and HP %. Not the greatest, but they definitely work. On my Jianxin, I have a 2-piece Surya Gale and a 2-piece Lingering Tunes for the arrow damage and attack %. Again, stats aren't the best ever. I mainly just go for attack % on most of these characters just to do like the most damage possible with, you know, minimal stats. And then also air damage bonus, stuff like that. Not the most optimized version ever, but it does the job. And then on Verina, we have the 2-piece Rejuvenating Glow for the extra healing, which is really nice on her. It gives her healing bonus plus 10%, which is really, really useful. And yeah, that's pretty much all of my character builds. None of these other characters really have weapons at the moment. I do have a couple 4-stars in other weapons that I'm not really using on anybody. Like I got a bunch of these comet flares. I have 2 separate comet flares. I got a lot of rectifiers for some reason and not enough broad blades. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole account and everything I've been able to accomplish thus far. Obviously, we still got a long way to go. This is just the early game, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.